So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Santa Maria to Gaia. Tarega. Santa Maria played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski, played into space, dinked through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Mbappe, knocks it into space. Chance! Oh, taken with style! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Mbappe! Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Rioja, nicely weighted ball. Gaia. Played in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Pepelu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low. They've played it short. Incoming delivery. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Played towards the other side. Now it's Danjuma. And he's been shifted off it. And that's been won straight back. Threads one in. Rioja. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Thierry Correa. Now it's Danjuma. Lopez. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for the run. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Danjuma. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. Big chance, and he shoots! Relentless, just relentless. And they're at it again, in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Robert Lewandowski.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Danjuma. Now it's Santa Maria. Lopez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. He's through, it's one-on-one. Decent chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 38 minutes is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's played in. Terrific head. This time, surely. He scores! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 40 minutes is number 7.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gaia. Now it's Danjuma. And it's Rioja. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Deftly away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Rioja. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Ball swung in. Danger averted for now. Pedri. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Indonesia lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gaia. And it's Rioja. Santa Maria. Now it's Danjuma. Out to the right. Lewandowski has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Plays it across. Crossed in once more. Shoots! Goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has 2. Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Valencia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Lenormand tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gear. Can he finish? They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Gaia. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rioja. He's found a way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Now it's Lewandowski. Raul. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Looking for... He's decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substitution for Indonesia. Xabi Alonso.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Hazard. Substitution.
Pepelu. And it's Santa Maria. Santa Maria takes control of it and he's on the move. Raul. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valencia making consecutive changes here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, easy pickings there. Tarega. Thierry Correa. Fouquier. Some good work on the right flank here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Santa Maria. Now that looks a decent ball. Ugaduro. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pepelu. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on it, can he get away? Ramazani. Azar. 5 minutes left on the clock. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. And that should get the job done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's found a way past. They're urging him to shoot. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Wriggles his way through. Backward it goes. Oh, that's well spotted. Ambitious ball here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. And he's on his way. Lewandowski. And the shot! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Indonesia can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Lewandowski, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And so we stand for the anthems. So it's down to business here.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! And it's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball, and that has been cut short. Xavi Alonso, Raul, Rafinha, and he's intervened well there. Hazard knocks it into space, and the shot's on here. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Marcos Alonso goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé, searching pass he's played there. And he gets rid in a hurry. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Balda, Marchal, and it's Balda, and he's picked it up out wide, plays it in low, he's not got that quite right. Out towards the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Raul. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that should get the job done. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Marchal. He's had it taken off him. Kamavinga. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Balda. Marchal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from Mbappe. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Who played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. And that's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. Rafinha. Nicely shaped ball. And they've got rid. Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's had it nicked away. Azar. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Balda. Marchal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are back underway. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balda. Turns back here, probably the best option. Plays the return pass. There will be a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
He's through. Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Balda. Betia. And it's Balda. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way, and a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Balda. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Balda. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Marcos Alonso does well to get it back. Azar. Rafinha. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Raul. 60 minutes played. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to pass it through. Azar. Rafinha. Now it's Raul. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Not the most convincing of passes. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Decent hit and on target. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, it's Raul. Played out wide. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Yep, it's a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
El dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oyarzabal with the foul.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Betia does... Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Mbappe. And this is Raul. Oropengoa. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Raul looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Indonesia are closing in on a comfortable win. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Valverde. Raul. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Camavinga threads one in. Fraga gets it away.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping. And this is Raul. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this is a real chance! And that is a truly outstanding save. A real chance! And he's managed to get rid. And that may well be that. That is that. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Raul picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in a great position here. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Raul. Played into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is lovely. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Soboslai goes short. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Fofana. Now Modric. Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good strength. Oh, that's a key interception. Batistuta. Now it's Sneijder. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Soboslai with the short one. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And this is Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's got space here. Gabia gets it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this is Sneijder. And the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. And that ends it. What an ending. How about that? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Schneider making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable.
He's had a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 3 minutes is number 22.
And there you have it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
I think first things first, Peter. You have
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Well, that is a good challenge from him. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. Guardiola. It's Park Ji-sung. Olise. Azar. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary. That is good alertness. And this is Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes. Park Ji-sung. Spread it left. Played into space out wide. Gets his head on it! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And this is Raul. He's on it. Batistuta gets through on his own. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in Shevchenko! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Azar. Looking for a runner. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. Ricky Puig. Oh, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schneider, and that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai, well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Nicely spread. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at
And there you have it! What an ending. How about that?
Now, that was some game. How many times did we see the balance shift? A straight fight between two teams that just gave it everything, with one unfortunately falling just short. I think you just have to commend the efforts of both sets of players here.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that does...
Mbappe! Decent chance! Goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 5 minutes is Kylian Mbappe.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rijkaard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Schneider. Oh, it's Schneider! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Stojkovic. Dumfries. Now it's Stojkovic. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Dumfries. Dunk cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Good ball over the top. He's got tall. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the keeper's ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Stojkovic. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Valverde. He's through here. Oh, super ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe touches it back. Hakimi gets into some space. Chance! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Referee has just said play on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super find. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that's well seen too.
Xavi Alonso.
Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hazard. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Stojkovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Toure gets over and intercepts.
Xavi Alonso.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe. And he shoots! He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Valverde probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now there's a... Mbappe! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.